Twitter's new owner Elon Musk has raised the possibility of the social media platform going bankrupt, voicing a grim outlook for Twitter's future. Musk has said that bankruptcy is not out of question if the company does not start generating more revenue. This comes just 2 weeks after he bought Twitter for $44 billion, a deal that credit experts say has left Twitter's finances in a rather precarious position. Musk's Twitter ownership has also propelled an exodus of top privacy and security executives. Twitter's chief information security officer and the chief privacy officer have submitted their resignations. Meanwhile, according to reports, Yoel Roth, who was the company's moderation and safety leader, and Robin Wheeler, who led a headline-generating Twitter Spaces, have all walked out of the company. All these departures have prompted warnings from the Federal Trade Commission, which has said that it is watching the events at Twitter with deep concern, especially after 3 privacy and compliance officers quit the company. The FTA Commission has further asserted on how Musk was not above the law. Elon Musk has already fired top 3 officials, including the CEO, the CFO, and the policy chief. This, of course, is our top focus right now. A strong statement coming from Elon Musk, a rather worrisome one. He's voicing a grim outlook for Twitter's future. This, of course, follows his takeover of the company at about $44 billion. In the last few weeks, we've seen mass layoffs, exits, high-profile exits at that. There's been a lot of talk about the future of the company, the future of the platform. Musk's Twitter ownership propelled an exodus of top privacy and security executives of late. Now, to understand what this means for one of the biggest social media platforms in the world, we are now being joined by a tech and business journalist, Adam Hancock from Singapore. Adam, thanks for joining us at this hour. This is worrying news. We've been tracking the story about layoffs. Now, Elon Musk says that bankruptcy is still not out of the picture for Twitter. What does that mean for all its employees as well as Twitter users?
Well, I think it means yet more concern for employees at Twitter at the moment. We've obviously seen Elon Musk come in. Thousands of Twitter employees around the world have been let go. They've been got rid of by Musk when he came in. Obviously, big names, but whole offices, whole departments have been stripped of their individuals working in those departments, which is going to be unnerving enough for staff. But now Musk is coming out, speaking to staff in a meeting that's been reported in the US, telling employees at Twitter that he's concerned about the financial future of the company, possibly even fears over bankruptcy. Many people, when this deal went through, said it could put Twitter in a financially precarious position. Musk seems to be concerned about the revenue that the company is making, and it's going to add a lot of unease for employees. And it's also an uneasy time for users of Twitter as well. Many people have expressed concern about the way the platform is going to go under Musk, the direction which he wants to take it in. There are concerns about regulation of content, moderation. You know, Musk is obviously a big advocate of free speech, but does this mean that any old material can go on the platform? Is it going to be safe for younger people to use? So I think everyone surrounding Twitter at the moment, there is some unease, there's some uncertainty, and we're seeing that reflected in the fact that huge advertisers who put a lot of money to Twitter are pulling out at the moment.
Right, Adam, there's also been a mass exodus of senior management officials. Some have been fired by Musk, while others have quit voluntarily. What do you make of the situation at present? Along with that, the FTC is warning that it is closely monitoring the situation.
Well, I think it shows the level of disarray that Twitter is in at the moment. You know, we saw big names leaving on the very first day when this takeover went through, getting marched out of the building. Now we're hearing reports that people from the head of safety departments, head of compliance, they've been let go as well. And it's all adding to this feeling of chaos and this feeling that Twitter might not be able to meet some of the regulatory requirements that is under place for a company like Twitter. And that's why the FTC, this US regulator, they've come out with this quite critical comment, really, about how they are watching and deeply concerned about Twitter, saying nobody is above the law when referring to Elon Musk. And we've seen Twitter in the past. They have fallen short when it comes to this regulation. They faced huge fines. And this is, going to add to a sense that they might not be able to be fully compliant with these regulations and could face further issues as well.
Right, just a final question there, Adam. There's also been the question of parody accounts and what Musk has been tweeting related to them.
Yeah, this is another headache for Elon Musk. He came in very strongly talking about getting rid of spam accounts and bots. But one problem he's had is parody accounts. This is when people create an account to try and mimic, say, a celebrity or a politician or a big organization, a big business. And now people can actually buy a verification, buy a blue tick, buy a verified Twitter account. What they're doing is they're setting up these parody accounts, buying a blue tick, and people are falling for these tweets because these accounts look very legit. Musk originally said that you had to put parody in your bio if you created one of these accounts. But after huge swathes of these accounts were created, many trying to mimic Elon Musk himself, he's now gone even further and said you have to put parody in your username handle as well. So he's clearly concerned about it. It's clearly causing a headache. And he's now looking at possibly permanent bans for people who are setting up these parody accounts and not following the rules. And that is a U-turn on his thoughts and feelings on permanent bans. Remember, he originally was against them and talked about allowing users back who had been permanently banned. But now he's talking about the possibility of banning users who create parody accounts but don't follow the rules that he's put in place.
Adam, thank you so much for all those inputs. This is a story we'll be tracking continuously. Thanks for joining us on WION.
Thank you.
WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.